Welcome back to Ordo Mysticus. I'm Ray del Sol, and I'm glad you've joined me again. Today we arrive at one of the most decisive thresholds on the spiritual path. How does belief transform into experience, and experience into certainty? Many people live their entire lives believing. Very few arrive at knowing. And yet initiation begins exactly where belief ends. There is a quiet but profound difference between saying I believe and saying I know. When you say I believe, it usually means you have accepted something because someone told you, or because it resonates emotionally, or because you hope it's true. Belief is provisional. It rests on trust, authority, or desire. It can change when circumstances change. When you say, I know, something very different is present. It means you have experienced something directly. You have verified it within yourself. No argument can take it away. Knowing is quiet. It does not need to defend itself. It does not need to seek confirmation. Belief often looks for security, and knowing is security. This is why personal experience is essential. No one can walk your inner path for you. Books can inspire you. Teachers can guide you. Traditions can offer orientation, but only your personal experience transforms. Teachings become real when silence is felt rather than imagined, when clarity arises without effort, when inner order slowly replaces chaos. This is why Ordo Mysticus never asks you to believe. It invites you to practice, to observe, and to verify. Truth that cannot be experienced remains philosophy. Truth that is experienced becomes your foundation. One of the most overlooked teachers on this path is life itself. Life is constantly communicating with you through success and failure, through relationships, through illness and healing, through joy and loss. Every experience carries information. The difference lies not in what happens, but in how consciously you listen. At some point, a major seeker stops asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and begins asking, "What is life showing me here?" Wisdom speaks in patterns, not in words. As experience deepens, certain illusions begin to dissolve. The illusion that you are fully in control, the illusion that you are separate from others, the illusion of permanent security, the illusion that knowledge automatically equals wisdom. These realizations can feel unsettling at first. Something familiar falls away, but they create space for something real. Certainty is not built on illusion, it is built on clarity, and with real knowledge comes something unexpected: humility. Paradoxically, the more one truly knows, the more humble one becomes. Why? Because real knowledge reveals the vastness of life. It shows you the limits of the personal mind. It makes visible how little the ego actually controls. Arrogance belongs to belief. Humility belongs to knowing. A knower does not claim superiority. He moves carefully, responsibly, attentively. Humility is not weakness, it is alignment with reality. Of course, there are forces that block true perception. Attachment to opinions, emotional identification, fear of losing identity, unconscious projections, and the need to be right. The ego prefers certainty without effort, but life does not reveal itself to rigidity. Perception opens when you learn to observe without immediately judging, to feel without suppressing, and to think without clinging. Stillness sharpens perception. Inner noise distorts it. And when belief finally becomes knowing, life changes quietly but deeply. Decisions become simpler, fear loosens its grip, reactivity softens, and presence deepens. You stop chasing meaning, you begin to recognize it. Knowing does not make life easy, it makes life honest, and honesty means freedom. The movement from belief to knowing is not dramatic, it is subtle, it is intimate, and it is irreversible. Once something is truly known, you cannot return to belief. This is why initiation cannot be forced. It unfolds when readiness meets experience. In our next episode, we will explore initiation as inner transformation, what it truly means and what it does not mean. Until then, remember this: belief is a beginning, experience is the path, and knowing is the ground you stand on. And if you feel called to walk this path more deeply, I warmly invite you to become a member of Ordo Mysticus. Dedicate yourself to your own spiritual development and to serving the evolution of humanity, not as a follower but as a conscious participant in a greater awakening. In love, light, and conscious awareness, I'm Ray del Sol. Thank you for listening. And may your listening deepen and your knowing grow quietly within you.